BBC presenter, Andrew Neil, has been taken off air today due to recent comments he made regarding the government's handling of the pandemic. His remarks, which began as political satire, have since spiraled into a social media controversy, leading to the BBC's decision to suspend his presenting duties. As Neil faces criticism over his comments, viewers are divided on whether his suspension is justified. While some argue that the presenter went too far in his satirical comments, others argue that the BBC was too quick to take action. Others have questioned why the presenter has faced such severe consequences while others have managed previously unpunished for similar transgressions. While the BBC attempts to make a statement over the matter, Neil's audiences remain aware of his absence from the airwaves. Neil has presented various shows on the BBC since he joined the network in 2012, and many are now eager to hear how he will respond. It appears that the BBC are intent on making a stand to remind their hosts of their professional responsibilities, regardless of whether they are broadcasting live or on social media. With Andrew Neil taken off air, viewers and fans are questioning the allure of freedom of thought within the media industry. Although the presenter has not yet been officially removed from his post, the BBC is likely to face a period of scrutiny for their handling of the situation. The case of Neil raises ethical debates over the limits of satire and the standards expected of media professionals. Despite what many may view as an excessive response, the BBC maintained that the suspension was necessary to set a precedent. Public opinion on this issue is split, with some arguing that Neil had crossed an invisible line in his use of satire. The BBC have avoided public comment on the matter, preferring to address criticism offline rather than in a press statement. However, many now view Neil's suspension as a sign that the network is attempting to prevent unprecedented scandal. It remains to be seen whether the presenter will be allowed to return to his post, or whether the decision to suspend him is final. For now, Neil's fans are left disappointed, eagerly awaiting when his voice will return to our airwaves. His recent controversy has sparked debate concerning the levels of freedom allowed on the BBC for opinions and expression. Some argue that the BBC's decision was overly strict and could be interpreted as an example of censorship. While much attention has been given to the presenter's suspension, many have wanted to hear from Neil himself on the matter. Neil's supporters are now campaigning in his favor, hoping for a swift and successful return to the air. The BBC's statement has been criticized as vague, failing to provide clarity over the presenter's future with the network. As details of the decision remain scarce, viewers are urged to remain sympathetic to Neil's situation during this time. Neil's temporary removal from the airwaves suggests an extent of caution by the BBC, unwilling to risk further criticism. Although some have found the network's action to be extreme, many have respected their decision to take swift action.